Hello everybody, my name is Jenny. This is my friend Jordan here. We came from the Legacy Reptarium / Aquarium located in Utica. And today I have brought a couple different animals that everyone will be allowed to touch or hold. And I will talk a little bit about them and we can learn some facts about animals and interact with them as well. Are we excited?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I got my first animal here, so I'm going to start off small and make my way bigger. So I'm going to start with my smallest animal and then end with my biggest one. So my first one here, this is Popcorn. Can you say hi, Popcorn? Hi. And Popcorn here is something called a leopard gecko. These guys can be found in the Middle East. And do we know what kind of environment is in the Middle East? Is it cold or is it hot over there? Does anybody know? Hot. Yes, it's hot. It's a very hot, dry desert over there. So this guy actually thrives in the desert. And in the desert, it's difficult to find food and water out there, right? So this guy actually has a really cool superpower with his tail. You see how fat his tail is? They can actually store food and water in those tails to help them survive in that harsh, dry desert condition. Another superpower they have with their tails is that they can also drop their tails and grow them back as well. So if a predator has this guy by his tail, he can simply drop it and it'll keep wiggling around up to 30 minutes after it's fallen off his body. It'll distract that predator and then Popcorn can get away. And then Popcorn can also regrow that tail back as well. They can do it about 3 or 4 times in their lifetime. They can't do it infinitely. So every time their tail grows back, it grows back a little stumpier and smaller each time. And as I've said, their tails are very important to them since they store food and water. These guys are also known to be insectivores. Does anyone know what an insectivore means? No? Insectivore means that they like to eat bugs. So this guy's favorite food is bugs. So we will feed them, yeah, ew, right? That's really gross. We'll feed them stuff like crickets and roaches and mealworms as well.
I like worms.
You do like worms? This guy likes worms too. You guys can be best friends. So I'm gonna walk around and I'm gonna let everyone pet Popcorn. We're just gonna give gentle pets on his back. And if you don't want to pet him, you don't have to. You can just say no thank you. I'll start over here and make my way around. Super nice. You don't do anything. Alright, so now I'm going to bring up my next animal. We're going to say bye to Popcorn. Alright, so this is Phoenix. Can we say hi, Phoenix? Phoenix here is an albino gopher snake. And these guys actually can be found in the United States. On the West Coast, they like to live in open woodland or prairies or grasslands, any kind of environment like that. Yeah? You seen a snake before?
It was like
Yeah? Well, I got a bunch of snakes for you guys, so this isn't the only one. We'll see a bunch of snakes today. So Phoenix is a gopher snake. Phoenix is also albino. Does anyone know what albino means? Yes? Some of you? So albino means that this organism lacks the ability to produce dark colors like blacks and browns. So they tend to be more white or sometimes even yellow, and in Phoenix's case, sometimes oranges as well. Albinos will always have red eyes. And that is actually because, not because their eyes are an actual red color, it's because their eye color is clear, and the red is the blood vessels behind their eyes that shows through. So yeah, if you're curious if an animal is albino or not, take a look at their eyes. Usually red eyes will indicate that it's an albino animal. Yes. They have a special organ on the roof of their mouths, and so they stick their tongues out to collect any particles in the air. And then the organ on the roof of their mouth smells whatever is in the air. Everything's stinking. All of the animals that I brought here have been trained ever since they're very young to understand that we humans are here to be nice to them, so they will be nice back to us. But if you guys are disrespectful to my animals, they will make sure to show you. So as long as you guys are nice to my animals, they will be nice back to you. All right, we're gonna say bye, Phoenix. Bye, Phoenix. All right, guys. So this is Hiccup. Can we say a bye, Hiccup? And yes, he is named after Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon. This is a bearded dragon. And these guys are native to Australia. And they are actually so common in Australia. How often we see squirrels running around our neighborhoods over here in Michigan is actually how often that people see bearded dragons running around in Australia. These guys are called bearded dragons because of a special defense mechanism they have, and that is to puff up what we call their beard. So their chin down here, they will suck in a bunch of air and go like this with their chin and make it look really, really big, and it'll turn black and look like a beard. And they do that as a scare tactic to predators, saying, "I'm real scary, go away, I have a big beard." So we call them bearded dragons. Another cool fun fact about these guys is they actually have a third eye. So they have two regular eyes, the two normal eyes that you see at the front of Hiccup's head, and then they have a special hidden third eye on the back of their head that detects shadows. So one of their main predators is actually birds of prey, so like hawks and stuff like that. And so with the eye on the back of their head, they can actually see shadows of those birds flying above their heads, and they can see it before they can look up. So they can run away without having to look up or waste any time like looking around or anything like that. They just see it with that special third eye. Different kind of lizard. Different than the leopard gecko. He's not super soft. But it's still very soft. Okay, you don't have to. It's okay. I want to look at his third eye. It's back right there. It just looks like a scale. It's very well hidden. Yeah, you feel spikes? They don't hurt you, right? Peace out. Alright, I got another snake here. This is Jack. Can we say hi, Jack? Jack here is something called a ball python. Has anyone heard of a python? These guys are pretty common as pets, actually. A lot of people like to have these guys as pets. And that is because they're very docile in nature compared to other snakes.
I can't hear her. Thank you.
And they're known to be docile because of their self-defense mechanism. So they're called ball pythons because when they get scared, they like to coil up and wrap themselves into a tight little ball. So they'll do that. They're more likely to do that than strike out and try to bite you. So a lot of people like to have these guys as pets. They're very docile. But these guys are native to Africa, and they actually like to find other small mammal burrows and steal them and hide them in them themselves. And if you guys also look at his face when I pass him around, you can see that it looks like he's kind of got tiny holes in his face. Those are called heat pits. So a lot of pythons actually have these, and they use them to sense heat signature off of other living things. So even if it's really, really dark out, it's nighttime, you can't see a thing, these guys are still able to hunt because they can sense animals' heat signatures. Okay. You love the snake. You follow me here. He's just a little guy. Good job! Awesome job! You get to see it too. Unless you don't mind you're here. No. This is Snow White. Can we say hi, Snow White? She is known as a black and white tegu, and she is one of the larger lizards that live in South America. You can find them in Brazil, and Paraguay, Uruguay, and Bolivia. These guys are really cool because if you look, they have really long tails, and they actually use those tails like whips. They will whip them around to defend themselves against predators. These guys also have forked tongues just like snakes, and you can see Snow sticking her tongue out. That's actually because these guys use their tongues just like snakes do. They use them to smell. So you'll see her sticking her tongue out constantly because she's like, where am I? These guys also are known to have very, very strong bite forces as well. They have very strong jaw muscles. So we're going to say bye, Snow White. This is Homer.
Thank you.
Can we say hi, Homer? And he is an albino Burmese python. He's an albino Burmese python. These guys are native to Southeast Asia. These guys can grow up to 16 feet long and get up to 300 pounds. These guys are one of the biggest snakes in the world. They can get massive. So you think Homer is big right now? He can get way bigger than this eventually. Alright, so I'm going to pick a few volunteers. He's heavy, isn't he? Woo! Nice job, guys! Good job. Nice job, guys. All right.
The carrots on the
Good job, guys.
Nice job.
You guys hold a big snake. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah.
Can we do one more? I know there's a girl in the back. She really wanted to hold that snake. So she
Awesome job, guys. Awesome job, guys. Yeah, he does want to take it home. Alright guys, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed my show and I hope everyone had a